We are back with differentiation. So welcome to episode 3 of this series. Differentiation. It is a really cool thing in math where we can do some pretty awesome and helpful stuff. So what is it? It's a process to allow you to see the slope of a graph at a specific point. And just for language sake, when you differentiate a formula, you are finding the derivative. So differentiate, those are verbs. The derivative is the noun. That is the final end result. So what this looks like is if we have that horizontal blue line down here at the point 0, 0. That horizontal blue line has a slope of 0. As we talked about in the last video, rise over run, that slope is 0 because it's a flat line. So we plot the point of on the derivatives graph, we plot the point at 0, 0 because the slope at x equals 0 was 0 of the parent function. Next, if we go to x equals 1, the slope is a little bit steeper, so we have to change it. The slope at this point is 2, so it has a steeper slope. So we plot the green point at 1, 2. The slope at x equals 1 is 2. So the coordinates are 1, 2 for the derivative. Last one, in orange, up top, we've got at x equals 2, the slope is 4. So when we move that over, we end up getting a point at 2, 4. So, let me move the camera. The direction of the formula ends up being a point on the new graph. The parent function gives us the direction. The point on the new graph is for the derivative. Okay, let me get that back there. So, connecting back to the last video, we wanted to find maxes and mins because that's how we optimize a function. That's how we find our best values for a graph in particular. We noticed that those maximums and the minimums happened when our slope was equal to 0, when we had those small little horizontal lines. So if we can find the derivative of a function, set that equation that we just found equal to 0, we can solve for what x value, what input value is the location of a maximum or minimum. We can find those optimal values using the derivative. So we're going to look for those by plugging in the at 0. We're looking for those blue dots. That might not always happen at 0, 0. They might happen. In the last video we saw that we could have had 3 different critical points with the 2 local maxes and mins and the absolute. So we're looking for where all of those points land. So that's it for this video. Let's get going to the next one.